Hey, CLC crew, how are you doing? Happy Monday. Oh, no, hang on a minute. Happy Wednesday. This just goes to show how I'm feeling at the moment following Fire Up at the weekend. I got a bit of a cold. Head is a little bit shot, but I had to come in and share this with you because I really wanted to capture the moment and share with you my insights, my outcomes, how I am feeling, what I'm thinking about following the biggest event I've ever put on, which happens on Saturday in London, and that was at Fire Up 2019. Hey to everybody that's coming on. Hey Nick, hey Mirella, hey Kezia, hey Martine, hey Ruth, the amazing Ruth, and hey Mum. Lovely to see you. If you're coming on, say hey. Tell me first of all if you were at Fire Up. I know you were, Ruth. But if anybody else was at Fire Up that I maybe did or didn't say hello to, please do say that you were there, because you will know what I'm talking about. And I'm sure that you will be able to share your insights and takeaways too. And don't hold back on that. Please do. So Martine, please do share what your insights and takeaways were as we're talking through. And Ruth, please do share as well. And so that I'm not just the only one who's talking about this. But if you're watching the replay, please do let me know. Let me know you're watching the replay and let me know what you think about what I'm saying. So this is quite an important live for me, because this is literally all like come together, like literally in the last few days. Many of you will know that I was in a bit of a limbo for a while in the new year. Hey, beautiful Chula, so great to see you on here. I was in a bit of a limbo. I'd lost my mojo. Things that had happened in my personal life had meant I got a bit confused. I was a bit confused about where I was going in my business. I wasn't sure about exactly what I wanted to be doing. There were many opportunities, but I really didn't know where I was meant to be putting a stake in the ground. And we all have this when we're evolving. We all have this when we're on our journey. But for me, I was getting quite stuck with it. I was getting a bit demotivated, I was getting a bit distracted, and I did a few lives around that you may have seen. If you didn't, you can look back through the videos and you can watch that, because I really talk about how losing your mojo can make you feel confused. It makes you wonder kind of like where you're headed and all that sort of stuff. But the one thing that I will say that has seen me through this period has been the focus on delivering Fire Up. Now, if you don't know, if you haven't heard about what that is, it was a collaborative event that I put on with 5 other entrepreneurs. It was a big event which involved us all speaking, and then it finished in a fire walk at the end and an after party as well. We didn't want to do anything by halves. Me, myself, Lewis Raymond Taylor, Ryan Felix, Rob Broughtaghan, Lisa Johnson and Jermaine Harris, and the amazing Ruth Miller Anderson also won the opportunity to speak, and so Ruth spoke on the stage on Saturday as well, and she absolutely smashed it. But this has been a great focus for me because, one, obviously it is a live event and I absolutely love delivering live events. I love delivering learning in a face-to-face setting. And I knew that that was going to be awesome, but I nearly didn't do it. When I had a conversation with Lewis at Christmas, I was thinking it's too much to take on. It sounds too big. I don't know if I can do it. It's too much of a risk, financially, emotionally, professionally. Like, what happens if it doesn't come off? All of these doubts go through your mind because it's a big thing. We wanted it to be a big venue. We wanted it to not be like a small thing. We wanted it to be a really big thing. And with that comes a lot of risk. There comes a lot of risk with that. But following my courage driver, following my courage value, I said yes. I said yes in the moment. I'll figure it out later. And I'm so glad that I followed that courage value again, and it absolutely paid off. It hasn't been easy, coming together as a team of people where most of us hadn't actually met in real life, and we didn't actually meet in real life until Saturday, which was quite something. To be working as a team for like near enough 4 months, every single day, talking, communicating with each other. And I have to give a huge shout out to the event manager, Liz Wilkins, who helped us actually deliver this. this event. We could not have done it without her. There was so many moving parts to it. We didn't do anything by halves. We went in with VIP tickets. There were people that could have VIP lunches. We got t-shirts. We had competitions. We had the firewalk itself, which is a health and safety logistical nightmare. But Liz, I have to give a huge shout out to Liz Wilkins. If you are looking for somebody to pull an event together like this, she is your girl. Or any type of event, she is your girl, because of the attention to detail that she put in to make sure that that event happened, the branding, everything that she did to help us. But we wanted it, you know, we had social media walls, we had videographers, we had photographers snapping away all over the place. We went all in and all out. And with that comes a lot of work, effort, a lot of communication and commitment and dedication. But I'm so glad I did it, because it's provided me with a focus on what I really, really, really want to be doing. And that all culminated in the event on Saturday, surpassing my expectations. And the reason why it surpassed my expectations is because, as always, you don't know how people are going to react until you're there. You don't know how the audience is going to take your talks, all the other people's talks. We didn't know how our talks were going to come together. We hadn't rehearsed them together. We hadn't even told each other what the talks were really going to be about. But it all came together because we trusted in each other's expertise. And every single speaker, including competition winner Ruth, delivered on that day, and it came together so well that we were all teaching on different areas. I was up first, and my talk was on how to stand out online with the power of storytelling, and the feedback that I've had from that talk has been incredible in terms of how people are using it. I wanted it to be practical, but I also wanted it to be inspiring. And standing up on that stage, and it was a really high stage in front of nearly 300 people, was a really incredible moment for me. Not only, you know, I've stood up in front of larger audiences, but it meant so much because it was what we'd done, it's what we'd created together, and it was the most beautiful setting of BMA House with great tall ceilings and pillars, and the stage was huge and it was raised up, and I really felt like, you know, I was home when I stood on that stage and I delivered the talk. It was great to see you there, Steph. It was also great to have a few drinks with you at the after party. I had so much fun with you at the after party. It was brilliant. So not only did I feel proud that I'd actually achieved that I, with those other people, and when we met for the first time all together, it was just incredible. When I met Ryan and Robert for the first time, Jermaine, I'd met Lisa before, I'd met Lewis before, but us all coming together and saying, we've done this, we did this, we created this, was pretty phenomenal. And the feedback, the energy in the room was incredible. I cannot tell you, I can't describe to you. If people who were there, if you can describe what the energy in the room was like, could you help me out? Like, it was electric. It was electric. I was super pumped. I was riding on a high from right from the beginning right through to the end. And the amazing thing about it was I was a delegate. So yes, I was speaking. Yes, I helped to put on the event, but I was absorbing everything that everybody was talking about, and I was learning. So I have put massive things in place in terms of changes in my business and the way I work as a result of listening to people like Rob and Ryan, being inspired by Lewis, and getting super pumped up by Jermaine, and learning from Lisa as well. I've learned so much that it's just completely shifted everything. So I feel like, and I have to tell you, just before I go into the outcomes, the thing that was the most, I've never experienced it before, was the firewalk. Okay, so Jermaine Harris is the firewalk instructor. He's a Tony Robbins trained firewalk instructor. And before you do the firewalk, you have to get psyched up. So you've got to do this session, and you have to attend the session. You can't do the firewalk until you've attended this session, because it gets you in the right mental mindset for the firewalk. So we spent, I think it was about an hour, getting psyched up by Jermaine. And he was a brilliant MC throughout the whole day. He had us dancing and singing and clapping and whooping, and then, you know, really absorbing the learning, and then dancing and singing, clapping and whooping again. And when it came to doing the firewalk itself, we were roaring, like we were ready. I literally could have flown over those hot coals, those 1,000-degree hot coals. I was that ready. I was that ready to do it. There was no doubt in my mind that I could do it and I was going to do it. So we flew down the stairs of BMA House. We were roaring. We were going, yes, 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 yes. And each and every person that walked across the hot coals, we were embracing, we were shouting, we were cheering. It was like we were all in a frenzy. We were in a frenzy. And I've never experienced anything like that in my life. We were united in what we were doing. And I only got one tiny little fire kiss on my foot, as it just goes to show that, I was in the right mental place to do the firewalk. Now, somebody decided not to listen to Jermaine's session and not to go through Jermaine's session and go out for a drink and come back in. Now, they shouldn't have been allowed to do that because you have to attend the session to do the firewalk, but they snuck out and they snuck back in. As a result, they sent pictures through of their feet and they had burns on their feet. They had blisters and burns on their feet because they hadn't gone through that session. That just goes to show how powerful the mind is. So you can imagine I was riding on a high of a successful event, of doing a firewalk, of learning so much. Then we had the after party, which was absolutely brilliant. Yes, we were singing AC/DC. It was awesome. We had the after party where we kicked back, we talked to each other, we made friends, we danced. It was absolutely incredible. And I had the best time. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold now. Hey, Gemma, lovely to see you. So on Sunday, I was still up here. I was like, whoa, this is life-changing. Not only have I learned so much, I have busted through my own mental barriers. And do you know what the realization that I came to is? That I'm still not owning my expertise. I've been faffing around for too long, not owning my expertise. And I had this conversation a few months ago and I told you guys about this, but I still hadn't taken any steps forward. I still hadn't fully owned it. And the weekend made me realise not only the talk that I gave and the feedback that I got, which is all around the power of storytelling, how you can stand out online with the power of storytelling, not only the fact that I put on that event with those amazing people, not only for the fact that I went through those breakthroughs, but it just all finally dawned on me the reason why I had lost my mojo, the reason why I wasn't doing the things that I really, really, really want to be doing and serving the people that I really, really, really want to be serving is because of this. And it's about putting a stake in the ground and claiming your expertise. So I want to say to you guys, are you doing that? Are you really putting a stake in the ground and claiming your expertise? Because you might think you are, but you might not be. And I haven't been. One of my very trusted people said to me, you are still playing small. And I am, right? So this is why I've got to share this, because what this event, for so many reasons, has enabled me to do is finally step into this, to finally say, this is what I'm about, this is where my expertise lies, and it is all around helping entrepreneurs to increase their authority, impact, and reach through storytelling and speaking. Now, you may say to me, yeah, Helen, I knew that already. I know that's what people come to you for. But I have not been fully owning that. Yes, that might be the thing that people come to me for, but that's not what I'm doing. I call myself a leadership and business coach. I still help people in business building. And I'm here to put up my hand and say that I now, by moving through those mindset blocks, I'm fully stepping into it and owning it, that is my expertise and specialism. So I am declaring here that I will no longer be doing business coaching in the sense of business building. Now, for anybody who's watching, who's saying, oh my God, I'm working with you one-to-one. If you're working with me one-to-one at the moment, if you're in my mastermind, if anything to do with what we've already got going on, do not worry. I'm going to continue with that. But any new clients going forward, any new work that I focus on will be focused on helping entrepreneurs increase their impact, authority, and reach through storytelling and speaking. Now, storytelling is broader. There's also, the thought leadership element as well. Now, Entrepreneurial Leaders Live, my conference this year, is all around thought leadership. It's all around how to stand out with your ideas. So this is where authority comes in. This is where impact comes in. I'm still going to be helping people to get recognised as experts, to get recognised as thought leaders. But storytelling and speaking is the vehicle to do that. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be spending time on really mapping out what my services look like now. And I've already done some work on that with my coach. I've already had some reflection time on that. But everything that I'm going to be putting out now is going to be focused around that. I will not be working with people one-to-one on general business building. That's not my area of specific expertise. Where I really can step into what I am great at and really, really help people. I am finally not being scared to niche the F down. Exactly, right? And you say it's obvious, right? But it's not, and it's not to me. It hasn't been to me. Haven't been able to own it because I had those last little mindset blocks to break through. Just the ones that were holding me back from fully letting go and just saying, this is what I'm great at. This is where I've got the most feedback. This is where I get the most results for people. So it's going to look different. So I won't be working with people one-to-one unless you already are a client. Just have to stress that. If you already are a client, then don't worry. But any new clients, they're going to be different ways of working with me. So the first thing, well, there's lots of things that are coming. But the first thing I want to talk about is my annual conference. So everything that I do is focused around events and helping people with events. So if they want to deliver workshops, if they want to deliver live events, if they want to speak, they just want to stand on a stage, if they want to really get clear on how to share their messages online as well, that's how I'm going to be helping with people. And my annual conference, Entrepreneurial Leaders Live, is all geared around that. If you don't know, this year's conference is called The Big Breakthrough. That was last year's conference, The Big Idea. It's how you can stand out with your ideas, how you can get recognised as a thought leader, increase your authority, impact and reach through sharing your ideas with the world and making them unique, even if they aren't new. That is what Entrepreneurial Leaders Live is all about. It's a live event on the 27th of June. That's still happening. That is still happening. And the tickets are on sale right now. And I'm going to be offering a very, very exciting bonus to do with Entrepreneurial Leaders Live tomorrow. Okay, so watch out for that. But the tickets are on sale. I've got the most amazing speakers lined up already who are all killing it in areas of thought leadership. And they are big names. I have got some amazing people, including some awesome people who are also on this live stream. Gemma Stowe will be talking at Entrepreneurial Leaders Live, as well as the incredible Nikki Parr. We've got Matthew Hughes who's going to be talking. But I've got Floyd Woodrow as the keynote speaker. Floyd is someone you want to listen to. He is the best keynote speaker I've ever seen. And he is going to be talking about how you can stand out with a framework or method. He's got his own that he uses with massive success. He's the keynote speaker. I've also got Sophie Cook, who's a transgender woman who has created a movement, a social movement around a hashtag. A social movement around one hashtag, and she's going to be sharing how you can do that too, how you can create a movement around your ideas as simple as one hashtag. So we've also got, which I'm so excited to announce, Emma Sale, who is the founder of Killing Kittens, which is a worldwide movement helping women to liberate themselves through their sexuality. She has a global organisation, 100,000 members strong. She is going to be talking at Entrepreneurial Leaders Live about how to go left where everybody else goes right. She has shown so much bravery and courage in putting this stuff out there. She's now going to Downing Street because of it. She's creating the conversation around women's sexual empowerment. She is going to be talking. It's off the chart. It's off the chart. I'm so excited that the tickets are on sale, so I will put a link, but there's a bonus coming tomorrow that you'll want to watch out for, okay? So that's happening. My event will still take place, but everything else I'm doing is going to be channeled around focusing on helping people with their speaking. So watch out for something coming soon around how to land a TEDx gig the right way. Watch out 4 speaker intensives. I'm going to be offering 1-day speaker intensives where you can really hone your craft one-to-one with me, practice, get stuff filmed, and really take your speaking to the next level. It's on the 27th and 28th of June, Anna, in Brighton. I will put the link below. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic. Last year was transformational, and this year is definitely set to be the same. So I'm going to be doing one-on-one speaker intensives. I'm also going to be doing an advanced speaker retreat for people who really want to step into their speaker game. That is going to be advanced. So there are other things that people can do, such as TEDx work, such as Ultimate Speaker. That Ultimate Speaker is my annual group program. That's still going to be running. That is a really great program that gives you all the skills you need to be a great speaker, and that's going to be happening in September. So as you can see here, there's stuff that I've already been doing, but what I needed to do was step into it and say, this is what I do, and own it, and be proud to do that, and let go of the things that I've been doing over the last 3 years that have got me here. Because what got me here won't get me there. What got you here won't get you there. What are you still holding on to that you need to let go of? What are you still helping people with that you need to let go of? I need to let go of the business coaching element, because as much as it's been great and I've helped many people, I really need to stand and own this. Really need to do that. Let's see what you're saying here. Let's see, because I see there's loads of comments. Hang on a second. Hey, Fiona. Oh, you can hear the shift in my voice. I'm glad it's giving you goosebumps, Alison. Hopefully it's you're awesome at the storytelling speaking. Niche the F down. Absolutely, we need to niche the F down. Oh, thank you, Chula. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it, because, you know, being honest, we all have these demons. We all have. That's my goal, Helen. Always was, but now I know I can do it. Yes, you can, Ruth. You absolutely smashed it on Saturday. And I'm also going to be offering the chance for someone to win a speaker slot at EL Live, because going through that process of giving you that speaker slot in that competition, Ruth, I've got to do that with EL Live. It was just the most amazing thing. Of course, it was difficult because not everybody could win a speaker slot, but I'm going to be doing that. So if you want to win the chance of becoming a speaker at EL Live, then you just need to buy your ticket. That's all you need to do, and then I'll be giving details of the competition. Thank you, Nicola. Nicola was a speaker at EL Live last year. There was not a dry eye in the house. She was absolutely phenomenal. Oh, great, Anna. I would love to see you there. I would absolutely love to see you there. Your event last year was incredible. Just looking how. Yes, that would be awesome, Fee. I'd be absolutely. Hi, Tina. Hi, Sean. It's changed everything for you, and isn't that incredible? That's just awesome. So I cannot. Hey, Helen. Lovely to see you. I cannot wait to give someone else the opportunity to do that. My speciality is business coach, and I haven't been filling on yet. Well, there we go. So that's what you need to start doing. So my question to you today is, what's it going to take for you to have a life-changing breakthrough? For me, it was putting on a life-changing event, and not only speaking at it and putting it on, but actually being a delegate in the audience and absorbing everything and achieving my own breakthroughs, my mind, body, spirit breakthroughs that has enabled me to finally say, here I am. This is my stake in the ground. I am here to help entrepreneurs increase their authority, impact, and reach through storytelling and speaking. That is what I'm here to do, and that is how I want to help people, and that's how I am already helping people, but I'm going to get really focused. There will be things that I'm offering at different price points. I'm going to be focusing more on courses, you know, on passive courses and things like that. But also, if people really want the one-to-one support, then you can work with me intensively, because I think that's a really good way of getting in a room, really mapping it out, working through it, practicing, and really bringing your speaker A game up. Okay. Wow. So here we are, here I am, a little bit worse for wear because of the massive high from the last month of building up to this event. But realizing that this is, and there's other stuff I'm doing. I'm working with some amazing corporate clients as well in this space. I'm doing some amazing things that I just really need to claim. So if you're interested in any of that, just shoot me a message. This is me, this is where I am, this is what I'm claiming and I'm owning, finally. And the ways that you can work with me are changing. But first and foremost, I would love to see you in person at EL Live. There is going to be a bonus coming out tomorrow around that. If you came last year to EL Live, you get a discount. If you are on the wait list for EL Live, you get a discount. If you don't know what that discount is, then shoot me a message and I will give you the code. But you get a discount on your ticket and the early bird ends on the 30th of April. But a bonus is coming out tomorrow. And this is all working towards niching the F down. How can you niche the F down so you are only focusing on the important things, the right things that are going to elevate you, that are going to increase your impact, authority and reach so that you can really, really own it. September, Anushka, EL Live, my conference is on the 27th of June. Ultimate Speaker will be in September. The bonus I'm going to be announcing tomorrow, but it is a quick act bonus. Okay, it is a quick act bonus. This is what I'm doing. So the Courageous Leaders Club will continue. But now I know where I'm sitting and standing. I now know what I want to do within this community, what I want to really help you guys with, what I want to create in here. This isn't going anywhere. The Courageous Leaders Club is going nowhere, but I'm really, really focusing in on exactly how I can help you guys to increase your impact, authority, and reach through speaking and storytelling. Okay, so that is my announcement. Completely life-changing. I'm glad I've actually told you guys, and there's no going back. Oh shit! There's no going back on that, and that is a good thing. So if you are thinking today, am I doing that? If you're confused about that, just shoot me a message. If you're thinking, how do I do this? How do I finally own it? How do I niche the F down? Then just shoot me a message and ask me a question. But thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. It just goes to show when you're in the right zone, when you're feeling it, then people listen. If you're not sure, it's not aligned, the energy isn't right, people aren't more as inclined to listen. So get niched, get focused, and you will absolutely reap the rewards. I guarantee it. I'll be held accountable, yes, absolutely. My coach will be pleased that I've done this as well. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you to everybody watching. Thank you for continuing to follow me, even through me going whoop, 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 like this, being unsure, not knowing. And hopefully it's helped you realise that it's okay if you don't know. I said a month ago, I said I don't know the answer, but I'm willing to be shown. And that's absolutely happened. Have I got... Oh yeah, I've got to go now because I've got to do a live in my mastermind group. So any questions, just shoot me a message. I will post the link below to EL Live, but there is an announcement for a bonus coming tomorrow. And anybody who has bought the ticket before tomorrow will also get the bonus. So don't hesitate on buying the ticket. If you want to come, buy the ticket and you will absolutely get the bonus, which is being announced tomorrow. Mwah. See you later.